because illegal immigrants sure heard Joe Biden. There's been a flood of immigrants at his border in Mexico. 15,000 unaccompanied children are now locked up under Joe Biden, many more than under Trump, and asylum seekers are actually thanking Joe Biden for encouraging them to come over. Listen to these.
Él prometió que sí pasaba así con menores.
Biden promised that we can cross with minors.
He also said he's thankful for President Biden. He told me we heard that he was giving opportunities.
So, Daisy, how's social media now covering Biden's self-inflicted disaster?
Well, there's a few camps. I mean, the first is the kind of establishment journalists who are sort of papering over it or saying it's not as bad as it seems and, you know, all of that kind of stuff, refusing to use the children in cages rhetoric, even though it's the exact same thing. But interestingly enough, there are a number of very principled, dare I say it, progressives who voted for Biden simply because he wasn't Trump, who have been hammering Biden on Twitter for these border policies, saying, you promised to release all the children. What have we got? More children in these camps, in these proverbial cages. What on earth are you doing? I didn't vote for you so that you could do this, which is great that there are some principled progressives, but I think they're quite naive because, of course, I think the reason the Democrats are so intent on these open borders is because essentially they're importing votes for themselves. That's why they're so intent on a pathway to citizenship for illegal immigrants. It's because they know that's millions and millions more people who will likely vote Democrat. It's a way of bulking up their own voting pool. There's no sort of morality behind it. But there's also a photojournalist has revealed, he works for Getty Images, that the media is not actually being allowed access to these border camps. And the only way he was able to get photos of what was going on was from Mexico with basically a telescope lens on the camera that could see long distance. So for all the talk about transparency and honesty, being more transparent than the Trump administration, sorry, not allowing the media access, I don't think that is the case.
No, Daisy, and really I think too this shows that the left is more about seeming, not about the consequences of that seeming. Daisy Cousens, thank you so much indeed for your time.